Yeah, this guy. This man is going to use his son's blood to make himself young, and use his own blood to make his dad more young. Let's see how it does it, because it sounds insane.
If you start to feel like your eyes start to itch, that's the first sign of a reaction.
Your eyes start to itch. You start to see like a young person again. Kind of a vampire vibe. I like how they are fairly self-aware in the beginning with this vampire-style intro here. Yeah. And I guess it's a kind of a movie trope where super rich billionaires feed on young people's blood to make themselves young. And now he's doing it in real life. That's wild.
And it started with this really wild experiment where two mice were actually sewn together to share the same circulatory system. It was an old mouse and a young mouse. The results showed that the old mouse got younger.
I sure as hell hope he's not gonna show himself to his son and dad. Otherwise they got themselves like a nice human centipede situation.
The proposal is not that my father and I get sewn together.
Yeah, figures.
The proposal is that I donate my younger plasma to my father. It's possible that this will help him in a variety of ways. There have been several human trials since the mouse study, but young plasma is still an experimental invasive therapy.
Take your blood, give your dad, and maybe your dad can get rid of the dad bod.
There's some level of risk here.
That sounds nice.
And I had grown up in a religion for all my life.
And here we have the son who is a religious kid, or has been raised innocent religion boy.
I started to develop a relationship with my dad. We began working on practical things together, like my homework.
And the only price you need to pay, my son, is your blood. But we got your homework done.
I wanted to leave the church I grew up in and come out to California to live with him.
Okay, it's not a bad idea to leave church, usually.
And it was the best decision I've made in my life.
Let's see if you regret it.
Nutter Butters, little snack size, and then cookie size Oreos. And you know what?
Okay.
With this option,
Those are not super healthy snacks.
that we will choose nutty.
Oreos aren't a big part of the blueprint.
Oh, he laughs, but he hates that.
Want to check in self-service? There are so many things that can go wrong.
That's a lot of bags. That's a lot of bags.
Planned this in-
I suppose they have a lot of cameramen, but
Can go wrong. So I'm pretty nervous about this.
I'm actually excited. This is like the first thing where I'm actually having something done to my body significantly that's supposed to help it.
how is that going to help you? You're giving away your young blood. Are they gonna give you the old blood? Doesn't that make you older? That's not a good trade, my boy.
We're 34,000 feet. We're flying to Dallas.
Looking very moist, or well greased. Dallas, Texas. Home of the free and, I don't know.
I'll drive.
That's good.
My name is Brian. I'll be your driver today.
Dad jokes? I see.
I think that's the first time my
Hey.
son and my father and I have all hugged together.
That's nice. And it will be the last time you'll ever see each other again.
They seem to just boil and they want to just unleash on me. I do have to confess, I do love it. All right, let's do the first one. I hope he gets hit by a bus.
Okay. That's funny. I like how self-aware this guy is.
The thing on this though, I wonder what happens if a bus gets hit by me? Maybe he chokes on a piece of broccoli or mushroom. This is actually legit. There's
What?
There's so much irony in life. And if I were to die, it would probably be choking on broccoli. Good comment.
Yeah, he probably does get a lot of hate. I'm not surprised.
We typically think about it as an individual doing something, but rarely this intimate of a setting where you're exchanging biofluids.
Exchanging biofluids. That sounds nasty. That sounds nasty, my man.
It's
Okay.
his greatest project, his everything, that he's throwing everything in, and a son that adopts that, and then me being able to participate. Yeah, that's kind of where my mind is.
Like I guess the experience itself. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm excited.
Oh man, the dad seems really nervous. Like, really nervous. I guess he trusts his son, but man, I guess he's just happy to have a nice relationship with his son again.
Don't know how Talmadge and my dad are going to respond. We don't know if the exchanges are going to go over well. We don't know if there's going to be complications and unforeseen side effects. So I'm equally relieved and equally anxious about tomorrow.
A bit awkward, that last part.
More often, people have used plasma transfusions and young plasma for hair regeneration, so injecting into the scalp.
Hair transplants? That sounds interesting. I wonder if it has worked.
Whoa.
Why is it...
1 liter out, 1 liter in for me, 1 liter out for me, liter into dad. So I mean, I guess it's, with Talmadge,
Yeah. I always feel a bit funny when blood is drawn. I've donated blood once. It isn't that bad, but to have the machine suck it out of you and pump it back in feels really weird. The dude sits up really. His posture is really, really straight up. He looks like he swallowed a plank.
I could be a part of a blueprint therapy that would help reverse my age and my dad's age and my grandpa's age all at the same time.
Okay.
And so I was ecstatic.
I still don't get how it helps this guy, because it seems like you're gonna get old blood. It's old and nasty. How does it help you? You're just gonna get old, my boy.
I created this human. He's now almost 18 years old. We're now doing
He talks like a god. I created this human.
this together. I never imagined in my entire life this kind of relationship with my child.
This is weird. This is weird. The way they talk about it is a bit unnerving.
Thanks for the plasma.
Thanks for the plasma.
All right, Dad.
All right. Then the old man.
Get down here. Let me give you a hug. Go out of there.
I don't want to ruin your needle.
No, you're not going to hurt my needle.
Okay. Are you sure? Yeah, he's not gonna hug him.
My parents divorced when I was 3 years old.
Okay, that's rough. What's with the painted nails? Is that part of the experiment, or is that just a fashion choice? Because it would be a bit weird, because it's like most of those nail paints are kind of poison, and the dude doesn't seem like he would paint his nails for fun.
And so that has resulted in what I see as this kind of unification.
I guess it's nice they get together with a blood transfusion operation. Multi-generational coming togetherness.
Where we get each other,
Okay, yeah, you guys... Aw.
We're talking church stuff.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, he laughs, but he doesn't like that. He doesn't talk about church stuff anymore. Oh, and then a whole family lifts the dad up.
Love you, Dad.
It looks like the
What a great experience.
it looks like the hospital doesn't have any staff on hand anymore. I suppose most of them don't want any part of this operation. I don't know. It seems
When we got
it's
back in the
awkward.
bus, the mood had changed. We all felt like a team, even though it was Talmadge, myself, and my dad doing the plasma exchange. Everyone there was now invested in this relationship, and we all were in the celebratory mood, and it felt like family.
Okay, I guess they did it already.
The multi-generational plasma, it was a first in the world to ever be done. Also, it was an emotional experience for Talmadge, my dad, and I.
I guess. Really underwhelming for everyone who's watching this. They're just... The most effective thing in this video was a bonding session between the three of them. And even that looked a bit forced. I don't know.
We were able to reconcile. We were divided by the mind and we were unified by our biology, and it was sweet and caring and loving, and It was just one of the most beautiful experiences of my entire life. I'm appreciative.
Maybe I'm just really cynical, but I didn't. There was no results on that. I thought there would be. They would have shown what happened. What happened to them? What? God damn it. Huh. I expected science. I didn't expect the deep family bonding. I suppose. I didn't think that was that deep. Honestly, it just seemed awkward. I don't know. I expected science. I expected something drastic. I expected results. God damn it. I'm disappointed. I also feel a bit funny. I was kind of expecting like, Papa, I don't feel so good. I don't want to give away all my blood. Do you need more? Stop crying, my son. I just need you to look beautiful. You know, that kind of stuff. But they were just bonding, hooked up in a machine and nothing happened. And then they said, oh, Dad, I love you. Boring.